Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. We are on location at St. Louis Park High School, bringing you live high school volleyball action featuring the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars and the St. Louis Park Orioles. And we have a great Metro West matchup here for you tonight, folks. Both teams coming in with identical records at 3-1. The last time we were with you, we saw an outstanding 5-game match against Chanhassen that St. Louis Park pulled out. They have since lost to Wayzata as we see Hannah Howell get point number 1 in game number 1. St. Louis Park off to a great start. So I was just looking at that. They lost on Tuesday 3 straight to Wayzata. I don't know if that was a letdown. That Chanhassen match was extraordinary. Catch it on our website. If you like girls volleyball, there was a lot of great action as we see Bloomington Jefferson with the spike from the left side. That was taken by number 2, Ellie Seinling, a junior, but the point goes to St. Louis Park. They're off to a 2-0 lead here in game 1. Great start. Hannah Howell back to serve, number 17, the senior, and this team is senior laden. That ball does make it over. You know, before I started broadcasting volleyball, I used to play volleyball in the backyard, and if it hit the net, it didn't count. But in this game, at this high school level, they do count. That ball just climbed over for Hannah Howell. 3-0 lead for St. Louis Park. Jefferson, big block there by number 15, Kendall Coley, the senior. Watch the replay. There's a nice set, the fake, really well timed, but there was the block by Kendall Coley. 4-0 St. Louis Park. Hannah Howell drops it into the front line. Now the spike from the left side. That's Berglund with the bump. And the big delivery out goes by Kendall Coley. Got a little anxious on that one, so it sails wide right. But it was hard and with authority, sending a message to the Jaguars. And now they'll serve for the first time here, down 4-1. And I can't quite see the number. I think that might be number 2. For Bloomington serving. That was Ella Seiling, and point goes to Bloomington, and that was number 2 serving. Ellie Seiling, S-I-E-L-I-N-G, a junior for Bloomington Jefferson. Now going for the 3rd point in a row for Jefferson, trying to get back in this game. Hannah Howell from the back row. Nice bump there, and now the left-handed spike goes off number 5. That is Cabnert. And St. Louis Park unable to save that, and now Jefferson pulls within 1. They're at 4-3 here. Nice job by their server, Ellie Seiling. No spin on that. Berglund goes deep and well placed. Trying to reach for it, but unable to catch up to it is number 4 for Bloomington. That is Melanie Meyer, the junior, and now St. Louis Park will serve again with a 5-3 lead. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us here at ParkTV 16 Sports, bringing you great high school volleyball action. St. Louis Park was in the state tournament last year. They exited after game 1 as they win that point. So high expectations. I don't think there's going to be a state tournament, though. In volleyball, they might just have a section tournament. We'll see how that plays out. Now to serve, number 13, Annie Holden. There's the set, the left-handed spike by Bloomington. I'm gonna get a name on her in a minute. There's Berglund with the spike, and that ball does remain inbounds along the left sideline. So here's that replay. Berglund, and it does go off the net, actually, and sort of caromed awkwardly, which allowed that ball to hit the floor. 7-3 now. Holden to serve. Goes to the back row. That's Seiling. Now over to the left side. Whoa! Wow, was a great set and spike. Number 15 on the near side here for Bloomington. Her name is Olivia Obstad, right there in your camera view. Wow. Big time power, and I really like the set. And I'll identify that young lady. That's number 9. Kelly Macarthur, a senior. She's very tall out there, and she is setting him up. It's unusual to see someone that tall being the primary setter, but she's been doing a great job. She can see the court well. That one that she got over to Olivia Obstad, she was way on the other side of the court, but you could see her vision. 7-5 St. Louis Park. Reagan Alexander with the spike, blocked at the net, and there's a whistle, and point to Bloomington as there was a violation, not sure what it was. Now back to serve for the Jaguars, number 8, that's Paris Alvarez, the junior. Jump serve, Hannah Howell with the bump. And Reagan Alexander delivers the goods. No, it went out of bounds, sailed wide left. Alexander missing the mark on that. It's great to have power, but you gotta be accurate. Tied at 7 now. Nice serve there, it just goes out. I'd like the action on that serve. If you can see the ball kind of dipped in midair, had a curve effect, but it did sail wide right according to the official there with the red flag in your camera view. And now back to serve for St. Louis Park, number 3, Anna Bauer, the senior, with an 8-7 lead here. Game 1, best of 5. They played a 25 each game until game 5, if there is one, and that ball sails long. Unforced error by St. Louis Park. Want to avoid those. Don't want to give away free points. Now back to serve for Jefferson, tied at 8 here. Hannah Howell with the bump, now to 6, Lanesbury, and it does get it over, but a chance for Bloomington. And there's the set and the quick spike. Nice save there by Holden as she went to her knees. Now Bergman looks for a spot, tried to soften it, and now the set, and it gets pushed wide, and it's out. Point to St. Louis Park, 9-8, and they gain the serve. Back to serve will be Berglund. Elsa, this junior outside hitter, with a 1-point lead here, game 1. Nice bump going low there. There's Alvarez, and the point to St. Louis Park as they open up a 2-point lead here. Both teams coming in 3-1. So very important in this shortened, contracted pandemic season. Now Berglund to serve. Alvarez, and the quick dip there by number 9, Kelly Macarthur. She's a good player, folks. Watch her just feel that. She didn't even see it. She just sort of felt that opening soft spot. And so deft at just getting enough on that ball to get it where it needed to be. There's a bump, nice spike there at the net. Great recognition. Ellie Seiling. Ball got served up to her on a platter right there. Couldn't control that bump, and that's the problem. And there it is, and she was right there, saw the opening on the right side and nailed it. Now Berglund, and we got a violation. She may have crossed the line on the serve there, Paris Alvarez. So we're tied at 10. Fast-paced game 1. Now we're gonna have a service change or a substitution coming into service. Kaylee Bird, number 11. She's their ace server. They bring her in to spell a relief to Reagan Alexander on the serve, and she is quite proficient at it. Number 11 serving at 11-10. Macarthur brings it to Seiling. That's set by Macarthur, and the fact that she is so tall really gives her an advantage on sets. I think it could be difficult when she has to go lower, but boy, she's really good at setting him up. Tied at 11, 4 bones. Ball goes wide, or long, I should say. Number 4 serving for Bloomington, Melanie Meyer, the junior. 12-11 lead, tight game here, game 1. Back to serve, number 6, Olivia Lanesbury. Goes along the right side, Seiling. Now the big set, back to Seiling. Blocked at the net, that took some steam off of it. Now a chance for Reagan, Kendall Coley, and she delivers the goods. Nice job by Kendall Coley. Had great body control. Watch her balance here. She gets set up there, bang, the big delivery, and delivered. That was perfect timing between Lanesbury and Coley. Well done, in control. Now Seiling brings it. And that is a great combination there for Bloomington. Macarthur to Seiling. Number 9 to number 2, and now back to serve is number 9, Macarthur. Down 1, 13-12, jump serve, and that sails long on forced error. Those could prove costly in a tight match like this, or game 1. Now back to serve, the very experienced senior, number 17, Hannah Howell. 2-point lead, nice serve, gets it low. Now the dinks, left-handed, nice play there, number 2. I think that was Seiling. saw the soft spot. Great peripheral vision there. Great skill to have to see that. Now Seiling back to serve. That's Berglund with the bump. And they got a violation. I don't know what that was exactly. A double hit, that's what it felt like. Yep, Paul Broden piping in there. Thank you, Paul. Double hit. All right, now Surfer Seiling tied at 14. Deep down, Holden gets it. Now Berglund with the big block, but it goes out of bounds. So well executed by both sides, except Bloomington could not control that block. But you know, when you see that block, that's why you just want to bring it, because even if it gets blocked, they got to control it. So bringing that power helped out Berglund. So good job by her. Here's the set by Macarthur. Oh, that set was a little off the mark, and you can see why that's trouble. Now a chance. Thought they were going to go to Reagan Alexander on that one. Now she blocked that one. Nice job by Martinson, and now Hannah Howell delivers. Back to St. Louis Park. Holden. Berglund now goes to the right corner. Seiling blocks it. Now Macarthur in the left, off the net. Nice job there by number 10. That is Martinson, and the point will go to Bloomington. Wow, what a rally that was. Longest rally of the game here. We're tied at 15. If you're just joining us, it's best of 5. This could be another marathon night if that ball goes long on Alvarez. And it's 16-15 Orioles. And this game is even tighter than that Chanhassen match. It seemed in those games, one team got ahead for a while, but here it's just been 1 or 2-point leads at most by either side. Now Macarthur goes back behind her neck and does fake him out. Gets the nice set over to number 3 for Bloomington, Casey Seiling. So you have 2 Seilings, both juniors, and she's the left-handed Seiling, number 3. Cassie and Ellie. That's Cassie. Now Berglund gets blocked, and she does get it to go down. Elsa Berglund having a nice game here. 2 points now from that left forward position with the spike, resulting in 2 points. She's got to be feeling good on her performance right now. Now she gets to serve. Let's see if she can keep her emotions in check and don't go too long. Gets it down. That's Alvarez. Now Macarthur to the near side, and that goes way long for number 15 for Bloomington, Olivia Opstad, the sophomore. She's got a big smile there. I can understand that feeling when it's right there. You want to hit it as hard as you can. And Macarthur, oh, she had a good idea. She's laughing at herself there. She kind of faked herself out there, I think. Overthought it. And we have a timeout on the floor. St. Louis Park now with a 3-point lead. I think that's their largest of the game, and it's a 1-minute timeout, which will give us a chance to take our breath here and look at how these teams got here in terms of their records. St. Louis Park is 3-1. They started out with 3 straight victories over Benilde, Bloomington Kennedy, and Chanhassen. We were here last Thursday, brought you that match. You can still find it on YouTube. And then they lost to Wayzata the other night. Now we got Bloomington Jefferson. Now Jefferson has beaten Cooper, and they also beat Chanhassen 3-2. So that tells you this is going to be a tough match, because Chanhassen was a good team. Then they lost to Chaska, and then they beat Kennedy. So I think 2 evenly matched teams here in the Metro West. I think the reason why the score is as close as it is reflects that. And we're going to be here a while tonight, I think, folks, unless, of course, we're not. Now, all right, out of the timeout, Elsa Berglund back to serve. 3-point lead, 6 points from game 1. And you know that Coach Emily Minnick wants to get game 1 here. They're at home. And Elsa Berglund gets it deep to Alvarez. Now Macarthur to the near side to Opstad. And this time she took it easy after that last experience. Now to Hannah Howell. Blocked by Seiling. Cassie. Now Opstad goes deep. Berglund gets it. Reagan Alexander tries to find a soft side. Opstad, Macarthur. Now Opstad goes. Blocked at the net. And off the net. And that was a frustration. Lost a little bit of patience there. I'm a little surprised by Macarthur there, but great point for St. Louis Park. 4-point lead, which is huge now in these later stages of game 1. Berglund wasting no time, gets it in and deep. Opland goes long, and that's 2 now. She's not finding her range, going long. 5-point lead here for St. Louis Park. 4 points, Berglund dominating at the service line right now. Gets it back to Alvarez, and at the net, and that's a double hit by Reagan Alexander. But nice run there by Berglund and St. Louis Park. Really put them in a great advantage to close out game number 1, just 4 points away. And now back to serve for Bloomington. That is Opstad, I should say. And she gets it into Howell. And Lanesbury. And that's a point for Bloomington. Now again, Opstad, Olivia Opstad, the sophomore, back to serve, down 3. Berglund, nice job on that bump. Now Howell has an excellent opportunity, and she does deliver. That was a great set, by the way, which really made that play possible for Howell, and she did deliver on that. And now checking in the ace server, Kaylee Bird, the senior, 22-18, 3 points from game number 1. And they lost 3 straight against Wayzata. I'm sure St. Louis Park is feeling that they need to get a game 1 here. And that ball does not make it back over the net. Kendall Coley responsible, 2 points from game 1. Kaylee Bird back to serve, trying to close it out here. Deep to Seiling, Macarthur to Seiling, Elsie, and right at the net. Wow, with Lanesbury, she held her own, and now saved by number 3, Bauer. Ball still alive. Now Seiling. Berglund gets it. Howell. Oh, they need a miracle. Bird couldn't quite catch up with it. All right, now 4-point lead. Macarthur back to serve. I don't think that was Macarthur, sorry. Now Macarthur to Seiling. And that's a point for Bloomington. It went off the net. Elsie Seiling, number 2. Ellie, I should say, not Elsie. Now that back to serve. I don't see her number. They don't have one on the front. And it goes into the net, unforced error at a critical time. That was number 4 for Bloomington, Melanie Meyer. Critical mistake there, because that gives Lanesbury, number 6, game point on her wrist right there. Seiling just fights that off. Now she comes up, tries to dig it in, and it's wide, and game over, 25-20. Park wins game number 1. Come on back for game number 2.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 sports production of high school volleyball. We're bringing you St. Louis Park Orioles versus the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. We just concluded game 1, St. Louis Park. It was very close until the later stages when St. Louis Park was able to gain a lead and hold on there for a 25-20 win. Now we're going to come out. Game number 2. They don't switch sides in these pandemic rules. So Bloomington will stay to the right side. They came in with a 3-1 record. They played St. Louis Park tough, although I think they're catching St. Louis Park at a tough time. Bud Grant, the former Vikings coach, used to say it's not who you play, it's when you play them. And St. Louis Park is coming off of a spanking 2 nights ago where they lost to Wayzata 3-0. It's their first loss of the season, and they're at home. And I think they want to establish some dominance here, having been in the state tournament last year. So we're just taking our time getting going. There's Ellie Bergstrom back to start it off. Game 2, we're underway with that jump serve. That's Seiling, now Macarthur, another Seiling, Ellie Lanesbury. Hannah Howell, perfect position, and she delivers it, but what a great save by Opland for Bloomington. And then Ellie Seiling from the near side delivers a huge spike to get Bloomington on the board first in this game. 1-0, look at that, number 2. Delivering the goods for Jefferson, Ellie Seiling, the junior. And now the serve by Macarthur. She's a heck of a setter out there, great playmaker, quarterback in the middle of that court, but struggles at the service line, and it's 1-1. And in to serve is their ace for St. Louis Park is Kaylee Bird, designated server, kind of like Nelson Cruz for the Twins, a designated hitter, and they get a point there, 2-1 on Bird's serve. So number 11 will go back. Here's that replay, and see the set was off, and that allowed Reagan Alexander, no, excuse me, that's Kendall Coley, number 15, to just punch that right back over for the point. Now Bird goes deep, and it goes in. They let it go. Poor judgment there on the back line. Wishful thinking, and Kaylee Bird, number 11, 3 points to start off. Nice job by her. Great start here for St. Louis Park, trying to add to it now. She's very calm. She doesn't jump, but she's very steady on that serve. I can see what they're having there, and oh, it was mistimed by Lanesbury. Oh, they gave the point to St. Louis Park. I couldn't tell, and I'm right here courtside where that ball came down. I thought it came down on the St. Louis Park side, but I think it came out of bounds. And so 4-1, 4 straight points for Bird. And now there's some conversation here with the referees. I don't know. Here's the replay. I want to see if it's what I saw here. This is where I was confused. So it did land on the St. Louis Park side. You can see Bird come in, and it must have just been out of bounds. So that's exactly what happened. So 4-1 is our score. Bird to serve, gets it in, of course, and a beautiful spike from the right side. And was that out or in? Point, I think, some confusion. I think they, okay, that is point for Bloomington. I thought it was in, but I think it was originally called out. Nevertheless, Bloomington back to serves. Ellie Seiling just gets it over Howell. Great saving dive there. Can they recover? Look out. The left, big block. Point goes to Bloomington, but what an effort by St. Louis Park to just get back into that point after Howell saved it. And they were right there for the block, but it just deflected out of bounds. Seiling to serve. Ellie now. Kendall Coley brings the heat and delivers. Too much power for Bloomington on that one. 5-3 Orioles. Now back to serve, number 6, the senior, Olivia Lanesbury. As Anna Bauer takes a seat. 5-3. Goes to the back row. Macarthur goes back overhead, and nicely done. Nice deception there. Definitely froze the defense for St. Louis Park on that. So that's when Macarthur is at her best there, directing traffic on those sets for Jefferson as they're just down 1 here in game 2. And nice block at the net, number 4 for her Jefferson. I think that was Melanie Meyer there. Someone else was alongside her, but this is a, watch this, against Kendall Coley. They get right up there. Actually, it was the woman on the right there, Seiling. And you can see the joy of making that point. They look for the soft spot. Seiling steps in, Macarthur, the quick set. Now Lanesbury comes over to Howell, and that's set up well. Perez gets it. Now Macarthur to Opstad, and it goes off St. Louis Park. They got to play it. Lanesbury, and there's some confusion between Holden and Howell. The set wasn't very strong to either one, so I can understand the confusion there. Now it's 5-6, and Perez with a 6-5 lead. I think it's the only time they've had a lead that just skims the top of the net. Now Howell with a great opportunity. Macarthur. Now Kendall Coley there had a chance. Took it easy on that ball. Now Opstad. Oh, she almost looks like she carried it. Now Howell runs, blocked at the net. Nice job by number 4, Melanie Meyer for Bloomington. And Macarthur can't quite get low enough. And that's where she's gonna struggle. Her height helps her, but then it hurts her on those types of shots, obviously. Tied at 6. Howell back to serve. Great match here if you're just joining us. I'm Robert Christensen, ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube, or check us out on our website anytime for any of these matches. And St. Louis Park Oriole Volleyball is exciting stuff in these pandemic times. I encourage you to tune in. It's great entertainment, great sports action. Now Hannah Howell. And St. Louis Park is one of the best teams in the state this year. Here comes Hannah Howell. Nice serve, but look at Perez for Bloomington getting down there. Now Berglund brings it. She's having a great night, folks. Really good night for Miss Berglund. Game 1, she had a nice time at the service line, had some great spikes. And now Howell on a run here, 8-6. And that ball goes in. She throws Alvarez, Paris Alvarez, number 8. 3-point lead by St. Louis Park. Timeout on the court taken by Bloomington. They're gonna talk it over here as their coach, Crystal Dolman, is sensing this is a critical stage here, and I would agree, even though it's kind of early on in game number 2, 9-6, it just wasn't feeling right as the momentum has really gotten on the Orioles side. As we look at the Park schedule coming up on the 27th, next week, I think that's next Tuesday, they will host Robbinsdale Cooper, then at Chaska. I think Chaska has maybe a really good team. I think a player on their volleyball team also plays basketball and just committed to the Gophers, Mallory Heyer or something, and I think she also plays volleyball and is a very great athlete. But that'll be a good test to see how St. Louis Park comes out of that one. Then they get Kennedy, crosstown rival Benilde St. Margaret's, always fun on the 7th. Then at Chanhassen, and that was a great match we were here for a week ago tonight. That would be also a good one to see. And then St. Michael Albertville. And then the sections will come up right after Thanksgiving, I believe. Glad we're playing here. Hannah Howell now on a run. 9-6 lead. She gets it deep in the second row. She's serving very well. Look at that, Opstad. Holden gets that out of there. Now Hannah Howell blocked at the net. And boy, number 4, Mallory Meyer for Bloomington is having a heck of a game here in game 2 at the net. Right there. That's at least the 3rd one she has stymied St. Louis Park, or the score would be even more in favor for St. Louis Park. But now, Ellie Seiling, good serve, and oh my goodness, Holden could barely get it up there. And then look at the power at the front line. That ball was served up on a platter, and they knew what to do with it. Now it's 9-8. Ellie Seiling, excuse me, that's Cassie. And nice dink there by Kendall Coley. Now they go back to Hannah Howell. She delivers it deep. Wow, what a save. And right at the net, Macarthur and Kendall Coley faced off, power on power. And Macarthur got the better of that one. Now we're at 9s. Game 2, game 1 went to St. Louis Park, and that is Cassie Seiling. Lanesbury to Berglund. And the big spike by Meyer. And she is having a great game 2 here, both on defense. Look at that, bringing the heat. Really starting to assert herself in game 2, and now Cassie Seiling to serve once again with a 1-point lead. They were down 9-6 when she started over. Now with a 1-point lead. St. Louis Park looking to stop the bleeding here. Now Lanesbury to Kendall Coley, and she delivers it in. What a nice measured power shot by Kendall Coley, number 15, as she'll take a break, and Reagan Alexander comes in to replace her. There she is, deserving of all of those fist bumps. 10-all now. Holden serves, and an unforced error gives Bloomington the 1-point lead. 11-10 as we approach midway through game 2. Goes deep, and they return the favor. So 2 unforced errors. Gives the ball back to St. Louis Park, and we got 4 bones. We had 4 bones before. That's 11-11. And now to serve is Bauer. Anna, the senior, gets it in. Offstad to Macarthur, to Meyer, and she finds the opening. Bauer diving, can't catch up with it. Again, Meyer making her presence known, and now she'll go back and serve, and she is feeling it here now, folks. Number 4, Meyer. Gotta get her to cool down here. She jump serves that, and Lanesbury tries to find the opening, and it's out. Just couldn't get it. Nice idea. It was open there. She just didn't hit the mark. Now 13-11 Jefferson. Yep, just wide. Good replay there. Jump serve by Meyer. And Seiling, number 2. Ellie gets that. So St. Louis Park having a little difficulty right now receiving those powerful serves. Their inability to control them is leading to easy points for Jefferson, and why they now have a 3-point lead. And there's another example. That serve, and timeout wisely taken by Emily Minnick. And you can see that's that power, and unable to handle those. Just can't control it, goes right back out of bounds. So now a 4-point lead for Jefferson, and they are in a good position here. They were tied at 11 just a few moments ago. They've rallied for 4 straight points. And so I think it was a wise timeout by Emily Minnick, just to calm them down. Things were going real fast there. Jefferson was on a roll, so just to stop the momentum, I think will do the trick here. But St. Louis Park will have their work cut out for them. Down 4, and you got to start looking at these games as how many points do you have to victory. So St. Louis Park's down 4, but also Jefferson is just 10 away from the win, and that's really the bigger number you got to worry about. So they've got to stop the bleeding here. They were up 9-6, I think, at one point, and now it's 15-11. That's an 8-2 run for Jefferson as they serve again out of the timeout. This is critical here for Bloomington St. Louis Park to get the point, and we have a violation away from the play. Nope, it was on St. Louis Park. So a mental error there, not exactly what Coach Minnick wanted to have happen. That ball, Howell does control it. Chance for Berglund. She's had a good game as well, and she's continuing to have a good game as she answers Meyer over there on the Jefferson side. And now she'll come back to serve. So boy, do they need Elsa Berglund to step up. She's having a great game so far. Critical time here. Yeah, Berglund, nice job there. Hold in, Berglund will get it to the back row. Seiling to Macarthur, the near side to the other, Seiling in the block. Point goes to Jefferson, unable to convert. 5-point lead now for Jefferson. Here's that replay, yep, she got it in there. Ellie Seiling, number 2. She's a good player. Now Berglund, nice job. Boy, she's playing well. Now Reagan Alexander brings the heat. Saved by Jefferson. They're playing well this game too, and they find the opening. That's Cassie Seiling with the left hand. Saw the softness in the middle. And now Macarthur back to serve again. Having railed off about 2 points here. And her jump serve is in. Hold in, unable to control. That's gonna be trouble, and it is. Every time, you've got to control those serves. 19-12 now. This game is starting to get away from the Orioles. They've got to come up with something big here soon. And there's the break they may have needed. So they're down 6, but Bloomington is just 6 away from the win. And now into serve is their ace on the service line, Kaylee Bird. And maybe could be perfect timing and synchronicity here for St. Louis Park. They've got to get a point here right away. Lanesbury, Bauer to Howell. She's in good position. Obstad, nice job with that bump, controlling it. Now Meyer from the back row. Berglund answers her, and those two are playing the best this game too. That was cool. Now Seiling, and she delivers. Jefferson now has a 7-point lead, 5 points from game 2. Look at this volleyball action. Bang. Great camera work. Beautiful. Now Ellie Seiling. 5 points from game 2 to even this up at 1 game apiece. Another serving them up, and boy, again, having trouble with those serves, and now a timeout by Minnick. And it might just be too little too late here for game 2. But that is where they are having difficulty, is controlling the serves. Several times in the last few moments here, they've been able to get their hands on it, but the ball comes out so tough, it just serves up a spike attempt, or kill shot, I should say, for Jefferson. So they're looking good here, 4 points from the victory. Another good timeout, I think, taken here by Emily Minnick, just to calm them down, see if they can get some sort of rally going. And if it's not for this game, there's still 2 more games for sure if Jefferson holds on here. So, you know, this isn't just a problem for this game, but for the following game as well. So it's time to try to correct this. And I think it's more just a mental thing. They just got to focus on just having softer hands, on receiving those bullet serves. You know, stay relaxed, stay calm. Easier said than done. Okay, let's see how they look coming out of the timeout. Seiling back to serve there. 4 points from victory in game 2. Nice, better job receiving that serve. And we got a violation there. I don't know if they carried the ball. I think that's like a carrying. Kind of like in basketball when you carry the ball. So an unforced error, not exactly what Coach Minnick and the Orioles wanted out of that timeout, but this game might just be over, and let's go on to game 3 in the best of 5, although Howell says we're still gonna play. Now Macarthur to the near side to Obstad, and she delivers. Holden, much better job on the return of that. And the block at the net, number 14 for Jefferson, delivers. Paige Flowers, the junior, I believe, is right there, number 14. And now Jefferson, 2 points. And they have just dominated here in game 2. And there's another serve they're unable to handle, Berglund. And now it's game point for a 12-point victory here in game 2. St. Louis Park has not scored a point in quite a while. And that could be of concern. Let's see if they can bounce back in game 3. Well, let's just see if they can bounce back here in game 2, but they have to play perfect volleyball. Right? They've got to rail off 11 points in a row without any mistakes. Lanesbury will begin the assault on that goal. And it goes long, and there's your mistake, and there's your game number 2. It goes to Jefferson, 25-14. We're tied at 1 in this best of 5. Come on back for game number 3.
Drownings are the #1 cause of accidental death for young children. Simple safety steps are the best way to prevent these tragedies. Make sure kids learn how to swim. Designate an adult water watcher to watch kids in and around water. Save the phone calls and texts for when the kids are out of the water. Properly fence all pools with fences at least 4 feet high and with self-closing, self-latching gates. When above-ground pools aren't in use, remove the ladders. When pools aren't in use, cover them. Teach kids to stay away from drains. And if a child is missing, check the pool or spa first. Consider the steps you take, then add a few more. Because you never know which pool safety step will save a life. Until it does. Simple steps save lives. To learn some new ones, visit poolsafely.gov.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 sports production of girls volleyball. We are at St. Louis Park High School. We are tied at 1 game apiece in this best of 5 Metro West Conference volleyball tilt featuring Bloomington Jefferson visiting St. Louis Park, and back to serve game 3 for Jefferson is Macarthur, Kelly, the senior, and Hannah Howell delivers that spike. And St. Louis Park had a rough game in game 2. They got 13 points and then they hit a wall, so they haven't scored a point in quite a while. And they need to get off to a good start, and I think that went off St. Louis Park on that spike attempt by Seiling from the far side front row, and point 1 right there with the left hand. It did get blocked and it did go out of bounds, but off St. Louis Park. So 1-0 Jaguars early here, game 3. Howell with the spike, and there's a point for St. Louis Park. It's been a while. They've been in a scoring drought there. And Hannah Howell, number 17, the very experienced senior, delivers the goods, and we're tied at 1. St. Louis Park looking to regroup here. Quick hands there by Seiling and the spike. Now Lanesbury to hold in. Berglund, not the best set there, but she got it over. Now to the near side, that was a little off to Berglund. Nice set. And off the mark, Kendall Coley does deliver on the second attempt. She beats number 3, Cassie Seiling at the net. So she had the first chance, but how she stayed right with the ball and then got another chance and went one-on-one with Seiling and got the best of it. 2-1 St. Louis Park. Wow, that Seiling went deep on that one to get that. That was amazing. The flexibility of Cassie Seiling, who will now go serve. Goodness. That left hand wrapped up, and she is left-handed. I'm sure it's bruised and battered. Oh, she's right-handed. What am I talking about? All right, Lanesbury. Berglund, Lanesbury, Howell from the back row. Macarthur saves it with the bump, another bump, and the left-handed Seiling. That's Cassie. Holden in against the net. 3-2 Jaguars. So close game here early on. That is Ellie Seiling, the junior. Jaguars playing well here throughout the last half of game 2 and early on in game 3. And Berglund having a great night, and she delivers again. She really is having a great night, folks. I can only think of one play that didn't work out in her favor that she was significantly involved in. So she's really got the touches. Holden now will serve. Annie Holden gets it in. Macarthur to Seiling. Cassie, and the power unable to handle it was Lanesbury. And I don't know if anybody can handle that power. Watch this with the left-handed hammer. Whoa. I don't know how fast that ball's going, but it's got to be going 60, 70, 60 miles an hour, 50 maybe, I don't know. Fast. Ball's still alive. Boy, Bloomington's doing a good job, but now the point goes to Bloomington Jefferson. As they said, it went off St. Louis Park hand. And a 5-3 lead now for Jefferson as Alvarez will serve. Howell. And point. There was a violation there. I'm not sure what that was. One of these days I'm going to get an expert here to color commentate and let us in on this. Okay, Paris Alvarez. Love that name. Okay, Lanesbury. Reagan Alexander, another great name. Opstad. Berglund, nice job there, perfect. Back to her, she goes for the soft spot. Macarthur's there for Jefferson, however. Now Opstad on the near side goes off the block. Martinson was there, but was unable to control it. And Jefferson now with a 4-point lead. And boy, if I add up the last game, God, they were down 13-7. They've been on a big run here. Berglund, and point goes to Jefferson. I think Park was in the net, and they are struggling here. Paris Alvarez to serve again with a 5-point lead. Lanesbury to Berglund. Blocked at the net by Meyer, who had a great game too. And that ball goes long. Point to Jefferson. 9-3 now, Jaguars. What a surprise this is, folks. I did not expect this. Now Paris Alvarez to serve again. Howell, Lanesbury, who can come up with the answer? Another point for Jaguars, and they are just on a roll, folks. And timeout taken by Minnick, as she should. I mean, Jefferson just can do no wrong right now, and sometimes you just have to weather that storm when another team is playing that well, and just get back to the fundamentals of just trying to receive those serves well, I think is where they've really been struggling and what they need to improve on here. Just settle down in their heads and just, but I have to say, you got to give the credit to Jefferson. They are just playing some great volleyball right now. And sometimes you just got to give credit where credit's good. They're too good right now. So hopefully that's why you play a best of 5 here. We're just tied at 1 in the best of 5. St. Louis Park's down. They've been in a scoring rout here. They only scored 13 points in game 2. They've only got 3 here to 10. So it's really been a domination for the last half an hour. And it is of concern if you're a Park fan. So they gotta find something here. But boy, I just see the confidence growing, feeling it over on the Jefferson side. And Paris Alvarez feels like she's been serving there all night long. Reagan Alexander gets blocked by Meyer at the net. She is tough, folks. And she misses that one, but look at the dive by Ellie Seiling. Now Obstad delivers. What a save by Howell with one hand to keep him in the point. That was incredible by Howell. Now Seiling. Berglund dives for it. Lanesbury goes beat row. Now Macarthur to Seiling to her sister. Unless it's her cousin. Now Howell. Alvarez. What a point this is turning out to be. Blocked at the net. She did get it. It's still alive. What a play by Lanesbury with the back of the hand. Just saved it. Too bad they don't get the point. But what a save by Lanesbury. I think she just got her hand there as we watch the end of this one. What a rally that was. Unfortunately, it did not end up in St. Louis Park's favor. But that's good stuff, folks. Lanesbury, I think, had that save. I don't know if we'd see it here, maybe? Let's see, right here. Watch this. Oh my goodness. That should be on her personal highlight reel. I don't know what kids do these days, but that was incredible. Great camera work there. Great camera work. That was brilliant. 11-4 now, Jaguars. And now St. Louis Park gets on the board. Reagan Alexander. So they just need a momentum shifter here. They're not out of this game, not by any means. There's plenty of time left, but they've got to get going as Bauer serves. Seiling to Macarthur to Cassie, and there's Howell. Lanesbury concentrating to Berglund, blocked at the net. Meyer, saved by Ray Alexander. Lanesbury goes in there soft. Now Seiling to the near side to Obstad, and that goes off Lanesbury on the block attempt, and that's going to be a point for the Jaguars. 12-5 now. And back to serve is the left-handed Lanesbury, Cassie. She's a junior. Lanesbury, Reagan Alexander tries to dink it in there, and Seiling goes to her knees, and Alvarez cannot save it. So now a point for St. Louis Park. They're starting to wake up in the scoring column here, and now Elsa Berglund back to serve. She's been having a great night here. And there's There's the serve, goes to Alvarez, and Meyer delivers. Boy, she's a good player, folks. Tough as nails, savvy, watch her feel that. Avoids the block attempt by Reagan Alexander. 7-point lead once again, and Olivia Opstad back to serve. Holden. Reagan Alexander blocked. They are not getting those spikes down. St. Bloomington has been playing very well at that part of the game, is answering those kill shot attempts. Now Meyer gets blocked by Reagan Alexander, and what a feeling that is. And that might be the shot that changes things. It feels like it could be. Look at this right there. And that's an in-your-face type move that can light the spark. And now into serve is their designated server, Kaylee Bird, the senior. And she gets it in. Seiling handles it to the near side, to the other. Seiling and Berglund. Look at the soft hands to control that at all. Amazing. But not successful enough. 7-point lead remains the lead for Jefferson. We're at 14-7. Seiling. Back to serve. Or no, that's Meyer. Sorry, Melanie Meyer. Now Holden. Plays defense, a chance for Seiling, goes long. Wow, she brings the power, number 2. But that one, the power was against her, so 14-8, 6 points is the deficit. And St. Louis Park is waking up a little bit, but they gotta keep waking up some more here. Need another cup of coffee. And they're unable to control that block. Now Bloomington is 10 points from victory in game 3 as Kelly Macarthur, the tall setter, back to serve. Holden unable to handle that, and that has been the story tonight. In part is the inability to receive the kill shots and the serves. Something they'll need to work on before their next match, I would think. Because they're better than this, they're just not playing as well. Look at the block on the front there by Jefferson. They are looking really strong right now. Look at that play. Cassie Seiling with the left-handed from the far right side. Lethal. 17-8 now, Macarthur. And the momentum has just continued on here in game 3 for Jefferson. All in all, Holden, there's another, serves it right up. And that ball went out of bounds. Boy, that was fortunate for St. Louis Park that it did. Because they are on the ropes right now in game 3. 8 points from victory. Seiling. Unable to convert, so a break for Park. Down 7. They've got to outscore the Jefferson Jaguars 2-1 here just to get back in this match in game 3. Tall order. Howell, though, will try to answer to Kendall Coley. They're right there. Those are not working tonight. Jefferson's just way too quick. Lanesbury comes up nicely. Boy, they're blocking everything. And now Seiling. My goodness, Jefferson is looking really good. Playing very well as a team over there. Really on cruise control since the mid part of game 2. 18-10. Howell. Lanesbury back to Howell. Now Macarthur to Lanesbury to Seiling. That's Cassie off the basketball net. That's in bounds. And we are in the auxiliary gym here, and there are these basketball hoops all around. And they can't get them all the way up as high as these I-beams up there, and it does gonna impact play a little bit. And Reagan Alexander tries to get it. No, that was Kendall Coley. Now Howell, quick reaction. Lanesbury to Berglund. Good things happen when she's been playing. Now Lanesbury. Boy, Jefferson is just answering everything St. Louis Park is bringing at him. And that ball goes in, and what a shot by Hannah Howell. Just what the doctor ordered. Down 8, they gotta get it going. Wow, what a shot. Just, I'm assuming, it's hard to tell by the angle, but got it in there. Now Holden to serve in. Macarthur off the backside. Howell saves it. Lanesburg, now Berglund goes deep. That's Meyer. And, wow, is that carrying the ball? I don't know what they call that, but it's close. Did she hit it or did she sort of pass it? I always wonder. It's a close line there, but nice play there by Macarthur for a 9-point lead for the Jaguars. Now Berglund comes right in, and it went off Jefferson, and that was great shot by Elsie Berglund. Even though Park is down in the scoring column and in the game, she is having a great match, Elsie Berglund, for the Orioles. Now back to serve, Anna Bauer, the senior. Going low, Cassie Seiling, and she gets right back up and delivers that shot. Keeps it going. There's a dink shot and point. I think they were in the neutral zone, so more. Don't want to sound too critical here, but just mental errors. You know, when you allow your body to get in the neutral zone, you give up the point there. It's tough enough to get points, especially when you're down. Berglund going the wrong way. Howell, nice save there, but boy, Jefferson at an advantage as Meyer goes deep, and that ball is in. She had some top spin heat on that. You can see the ball just dive right into the corner. Watch this. You can see the ball change right down, how it just dives down like a curveball. Beautiful. 22-12. Or like a sinker. A sinker curveball in baseball. Okay, Berglund. Goes back row to Seiling, and now they are just slaying it up here in game 3. They won game 2 25-13, and they're 23-12. So just pure domination by the Jaguars. What a surprise. And that's a short one. Holden, nice job keeping that in control. Now Howell takes a shot at it. Seiling to Macarthur, and back to Seiling with the left hand. That's Cassie. And just a miss set there by Lanesbury. Just off their game here. Now game point for Jefferson, and a 3-1, 2-1 lead in this best of 5. And Cassie, do they save it off the wall? It's out, and that is the 25th point, and that is the conclusion of game number 3. Jefferson takes it. They got a 2-1 lead. Come on back for game number 4.
New message.
Department of the Social Security Administration. The reason of this call is to inform you that your Social Security number has been suspended for suspicion of illegal activity. If you do not contact us immediately, your account will be deactivated. For more information about this case file, press 1 or call immediately our department number. 326.
This is a scam. Thieves are misusing the Social Security Administration's authority and phone schemes to trick you into giving them money or personal information. They state there is a problem with your Social Security number or account. They claim there's been suspicious or fraudulent activity, and you could be arrested or face other legal action. They even spoof SSA's main customer service telephone number on caller ID. Don't believe them. Don't provide any information. SSA employees will never threaten you for information or promise benefits in exchange for information. In those cases, the call is fraudulent. Just hang up. If you suspect you've been contacted by an SSA scammer, call the Social Security Fraud Hotline at 1-800-269-0271.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports production of high school girls varsity volleyball. We are at the campus of St. Louis Park, and we're bringing you Metro West Conference volleyball action. The visiting Bloomington Jaguars have come in here and taken 2 out of the first 3 games. We're about to begin game number 4. And Jefferson has just been cruising here through games 2 and 3, winning 25-13 and 25-12, basically outscoring St. Louis Park 2-1. And now St. Louis Park finds themselves up against it. They've got to win or they're going to lose this match 3-1. And there's that first serve, and the point goes to Jefferson. And they are picking up right where they left off at the end of game 3. Just playing great volleyball. It's hard to describe it any other way. Just making all the plays, all the passes, just no errors. Orioles got to find some sort of answers. Macarthur gets it, and there they get a point, and they tie it at 1 here in game 4. And back to serve, the senior, Hannah Howell, number 17. And that ball gets deep and low. Nice job on that serve, and that's going to be a point for Park. So much better start here in game 4 for St. Louis Park. You know, they got off to a great start. They were 3-0, and then they got swept by Wayzata. I don't know anything about how that went down, but they've got to find their traction. They're a better team than what they're showing here so far tonight. And let's see, now Howell, nice job there, going deep, and Berglund delivers. What a save by Highland, back on Bloomington's side. Macarthur, Howell now for St. Louis Park. Lanesbury to the Berglund, who's having a great night. Obstad, and we got a violation, neutral zone, I believe. Number 14, and now a 3-1 lead by St. Louis Park. They've got to get going here. And they get a break there. Howell, that's a good thing. Breaks help. 4-1 now, St. Louis Park. So off to a great start here in game 4. Howell. Silent goes long. 5-1, St. Louis Park. Howell. And Siling, then Macarthur back to Cassie, and Kendall Coley gets the point at the net. And boy, what a change of personalities on the court. Early timeout taken by Bloomington Jefferson, and a smart timeout. I think that is. Jefferson has been dominating for the last 45 minutes here as we look at their schedule coming up. But head coach Crystal Dolman taking a timeout there, very wisely done, as her team is down 6-1 as we look at their schedule coming up. So this is the only time they're going to play St. Louis Park unless they meet them in the sections. But they got Eden Prairie, which is in a different conference. Then they've got Benilde, and then at Cooper, Chanhassen, Chaska, Kennedy. So nice, good season here. All conference games, what actually gives them a lot of importance. So that's the silver lining in this pandemic type season. Okay, out of the timeout. We'll see if it does any good here for the Orioles, or the Jaguars, I should say, since they took the timeout. Hannah Howell on a run here, back to serve. Obstad, Macarthur had to reach for it. Meyer goes long, and the point train continues for the Orioles. Hannah Howell on at least, I think, a 6-point run here at the service line. And another great serve, trouble for the Jaguars. Chance for St. Louis Park, that is. Oh, that set was just off. And a chance now for Bloomington, and they take advantage. Boy, that set was just off. It didn't allow their big gun there, Kendall Coley, to do what she wanted to do with that ball, and that created an opening for the Jaguars, and that's how they got to their point, and they won the serve back. Now, Ellie Siling, who has been trouble for St. Louis Park all night long. Holden gets it over, but a chance for the Jaguars now. Obstad off the mark. It went long, but it went off a front row, a hand at the front row, so that means the Jaguars get that point. 7-3 though, 4-point lead for the Orioles in game 4. They're down 2-1. They gotta win this game or they're gonna go home tonight. And now Berglund, who's having a great night. Wow, she really is. 8-3. You know, she's not the tallest one out there, but boy, can she bring those spikes. Unbelievable. Nice job going low to get that one for Jefferson. Now a chance, Howell, Lanesbury. Reagan Alexander delivers. Wow, big time play there. St. Louis Park upping up their game here. Lanesbury, look at the set, perfect. See, when the set's there, it all works out. Such an important position. Now Seiling, Macarthur. And they found the soft spot. Nice job, nice touch there, running towards the net. Seiling, Cassie, the left hand. She does the forearm bump there. Now Paris Alvarez back to serve for Jefferson. L.C. Berglund didn't handle that one very well, and that's what resulted. And that's been their Achilles heel tonight. I've said it several times already, is handling these serves. Paris Alvarez has hurt them. Nice job by Berglund, nice set that time. And now Jaguars are struggling. Chance for back Howell. And a violation against St. Louis Park. Someone in the neutral zone, I guess. A carry, maybe. Alvarez just goes long by not by much. 10-6, Park with the lead. And now a substitution and into the match for the first time tonight for St. Louis Park. That's number 1, Maya Betzer, senior, into serve. Nice serve. Alvarez goes down low to get it, and Meyer from Macarthur. Nice kill shot there, right there. Well done, well placed. Betzer a little slow, trying to get in there to fill that hole. Hard to know where to be sometimes in that back row. Stay back or come up. And there's another trouble, and again, not handling their returns. Cost the Orioles there as that errant return served it up there like an ice cream cone for the Jaguars, and now they've cut the lead to just chew it 10-8. Lanesbury to Berglund. Wow, she good. My goodness, how does she do it? She's one of the shortest players out there, and she plays like she's 6'5". Incredible. 11-8. Look at that. Really talented. There's the serve. Near side, Upland, Holden. Ball goes out of bounds for Berglund, who has a 4-point lead and a service point. She's going for another one here. Number 9, jump serve. And the ball sails wide. (13-8). Howell unable to handle it. 13-9 though, 4-point lead. Now back to serve Olivia Opstad. Jefferson trying to sneak a 3-1 upset victory on St. Louis Park's home court. And that sets a little bit off, but it worked well. And Reagan Alexander was able to adjust enough just to get that point across. And that's a big point as they now have 14 in game 4. In the last 2 games, they only scored 13 and 12 respectively. And so much better performance. And now Bird in the serve, gets the point, and she's feeling it. 15-9. St. Louis Park now 10 points from the victory in game 4. And we very well may be headed for a 5-setter. A 5-gamer, I should say. And Bird skips that over the net. And that did confuse Opstad. It took her timing off. 16-9, 7-point lead, 9 points to even it up at 2 apiece. And Bird tries to leather it in there and off the net. Nice job by Macarthur at the net for the Jaguars. Stops the bleeding. Nice job, though, by Kaylee Bird at the service line. She did her job, 16-10 lead. Now Meyer back to serve for Jefferson. Kendall Coley, Macarthur blocked at the net. And off the mark. And point goes to Jefferson, 16-11. And that ball sails out. Howell didn't touch it. Good thing. And now Martinson will check in for Betzer. And back to serve Lanesbury, number 6, with a 6-point lead. Off the mark, tipped at the net. Now Holden, Hannah Howell gets blocked at the net. Number 14 was there. Paige Flowers along with Kelly Macarthur. Those two, and I think Macarthur on the right side got it. But they're both responsible because it's just intimidating when you have 4 arms up there. Big fence. Now Macarthur goes deep. Holden, nice job with the bump. Now the set to Howell. And well done, and unable to control it is Jefferson. So well done by Hannah Howell, number 17, who's having a great game here, game 4. You'll recall at the beginning, she got him off to like a 6-1 lead at the service line. And now she delivers that key kill shot for an 18-12 lead here. 7 points from game 4. Yeah! Lanesbury goes to the mat for that one into the hardwood. Obstad, Macarthur back behind her net. Behind the back pass, I guess is what it's called. Lanesbury, and there's Macarthur, 2, Seiling, Holden can't handle it. As Ellie Seiling brings the hammer from the right side, and her sister, I'm assuming it's her twin sister, Cassie, is left-handed, and she's right-handed. So you got one Seiling on the near side doing that inside-out kill shot, and then you got the other one on the far side. And they're looking for a towel. Maybe there's some sweat or some sort of on the court, but anyway, we're gonna play here. 18-13, Seiling back to serve. Howell, oh, unable to handle it, and that again cost them. 18-14. Seiling, Ellie, Holden, Lanesbury. Now Macarthur to Obstad. I thought she carried it. Berglund, and that ball just got in the corner there. The linesman was right there on it, and that's a timeout now for St. Louis Park as they've seen their lead dwindle to just 3 here in game 4. As we look at the replay, Berglund in the block, it just gets in the corner right there. You can see it was in from our camera angle there, and we're in a 1-minute timeout, and we look at the Jefferson bench. And they've been playing very well, winning the last 2 games. They were down 18-12, I believe, and now it's 18-15. So the odds are still in favor of Park pulling this out, as they are just 7 points from the victory, and Jefferson is 10 points away. So Jefferson's gonna have to really turn it on here, or St. Louis Park's gonna have to fall apart. Sealing. Oh, okay, I've been correct, thank you for that. It's Sealing, not Seiling. Sure, i.e. Sealing. Thank you for that. All right, following the timeout, and there is Ellie Sealing to serve. And she gets Hannah Howell to Lanesbury, 2, Kendall Coley, and saved by Obstad. Now Lanesbury, she's gonna go to Howell from the back row. And point goes to Jefferson. There was a whistle. I don't know if there was a net violation or something. But that is the situation as Lanesbury Berglund. And that ball goes long. Point for Park, and that's a big point there. They had been on a little bit of a drought. Boy, you think these women don't care? They absolutely do care. They're putting it all on the line, diving on this hard court as Holden serves. Nice serve, got really low. Well done by Holden. What a save by Jefferson, extend the point. Chance now for Martinson, and she goes deep, and it goes long. Point to Jefferson, and now the deficit is just 2 for them, and now Paris Alvarez back to serve, and she's had a good night at the service line, trying to get themselves back into it. Howell, Lanesbury, Reagan Alexander blocked at the net. Macarthur, chance for Cassie Sealing, and Howell go to Lanesbury, tried to get it on the back of her hand, but unable to do so. 19-18. Alvarez. Holden. Berglund. Howell, what a save there. That could save the match right there. That would have been, I thought that was going to be a point for Jefferson. Can St. Louis Park get back in this? And they do. And Howell, she's jumping up and down, and I can understand why. She literally saved that point amazingly with that one wrist, just got it out there. My goodness. And now into serve number 1, Maya Betzer. 5 points from the game. What a save by Hannah Howell. I really feel that could have saved this game if Park ends up winning it. Point though to Jefferson, and now they've cut the deficit to 1. Wow, what great volleyball action. We are nearly tied here. Jefferson trying to get the victory. They're up 2-1 on the road. They have identical records here early in the season. Howell, Lanesbury to Berglund. Good things happen when she hits it, and again it happens. She has just had a great night. Tremendous. And now she gets to serve. She's 4 points from tying this up. And what a gutty win this would be for Game 4 if they can pull this out. They were not playing well for the last 2 games. Sealing right there, gets served up. Oh, those are tough. Gotta avoid that. Betzer just put it right up there for them. You don't want to be setting them up if you can help it, obviously. Now, Olivia Opstad to serve. 21-20, trying to tie it up. Berglund, Lanesbury, Hannah Howell, Macarthur, 2, sailing. I don't know if that was going to go long. Berglund couldn't save it, and we're tied at 21 with 4 to go. The match is on the line here. Olivia Opstad back to service, just tied it up as Jefferson was down 6, has fought their way back into this one, and they're trying to get a 3-1 victory. Lanesbury to Reagan Alexander. Opstad was there all day long. Now they tried to do the return fair. Macarthur tipped at the net. Now Betzer. Howell. Wow, what a shot by Howell, and what a save by Alvarez. My goodness. And Reagan Alexander delivers the kill shot for a 1-point lead. 3 to go. Wow, look at this action. You want excitement? It doesn't get any better than this. You can take your World Series, your NFL football. Give me high school volleyball with close matches, with great play like this any day of the week. Metro West regular season, there's Chaska. I think they might be the favorite in the conference, along with St. Louis Park, and apparently Jefferson. Chanhassen looked really good the other night. So we look more at their records. Chanhassen 0-2, 0-3. Boy, they're better than that. They might be young, but they have some good players, I noticed. One was a freshman when we were here last week. But Park and Chaska, yeah, and Jefferson, those look like the 3. I haven't seen Benilde St. Margaret's. I think they have a new coach this year. They have not brought you any of their matches yet. And okay, out of the timeout here. 22-21, the match is on the line here in game 4. And in to serve for Park is their ace, Kaylee Bird, number 11. Designated server in to close it out. Lots of yelling out there. I don't know who's doing it. Players are rallying cries, and there's Bird, wow! After the serve comes over with that right wrist. Lanesbury, now Macarthur to the near side to ceiling, and what are you gonna do? Oh, it's out! Wow. Let's see here, did it touch a hand? Nope, it touched the net, and it sailed wide. Wow. Game of inches, 2 points from the victory. Bird back to serve again, going for her second consecutive point, ceiling, Berglund. Now Howell with a chance, blocked by Cassie Sealing. Now Ellie Sealing, and Bird unable to save it. And it's 23-22. You gotta win by 2. And back to serve for Bloomington, Melanie Meyer, the junior. Oh, I don't know if Berglund wasn't ready. She looked like she got frozen there. And now we're tied at 23. 2 points from the game and the match is the Jaguars, so critical time here for St. Louis Park as Howell delivers the kill shots. Macarthur, though, to ceiling. Howell. And that set is off, and that's going to be a point for Jefferson, and now it's not only game point, it's match point. Just like that, Jefferson sneaks back into this. And Melanie Meyer with the match on her wrist. Right here. Howell served it up for Macarthur, and she delivers the kill shot. And the game, set, and match goes to Bloomington Jefferson. And that is your final. All right, well, I think that is the end of the match here. And that is the end of the match. So Jefferson comes back in game number 4. They were down 18-12, and they rallied off a bunch of points, and they come back to steal game 4 and take the match 20-25, 25-14, 25-12, and then 25-23. It was exciting if you're a Jefferson fan, but unfortunately for St. Louis Park, they go down for the second consecutive time. Their record goes to 3-2. Jefferson goes to 4-1. And so for Paul Broden, our producer, and Leah Danielson on our camera, I'm Robert Christensen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again.